everyone, welcome back to my channel, the ultimate place for you to live, look and feel your absolute best. And today I am here in my kitchen where all the magic happens, and I will be discussing everything about my nutrition, which has helped me lose some kilos and also stay fit, healthy and recover after all the health issues that I had in the past. And in my last video I did share my story. If you haven't seen that one, please go back and check that. I will be linking it up here and also in the description box, so make sure you don't miss that one out. So before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you do not miss out on any of the future videos. So if you want to know what I eat in a day and what my eating habits are, please keep watching. So let's start with what my idea of nutrition is. Mind you, nutrition, not diet, because I did already said enough in my last video in regards to how I feel about diet or dieting, so I would not repeat myself and dive straight into what some of the rules and some of the do's and don'ts in my daily nutrition is. So I am a big time food lover. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. So I am a person who cannot just survive on salads and boiled food. I need my food to taste really good, and of course it needs to have all the nutritious values so that I don't feel guilty and I'd still enjoy my food. And also I have a sweet tooth. I love my desserts, and over the years I have learned making lots and lots of healthy versions of cakes, the protein bars, muesli bars, so stuff like that. So the don'ts. I absolutely avoid oily food. Anything which is deep fried, it's a big no-no in my nutrition. I would not eat it, even if say it's a cheat meal, which I call it a treat meal, because I feel that you should not be cheating, whether it's your relationship or it's your diet. So it is a treat meal. You're treating your body for doing all the hard work that you do during the week. So if I have a treat meal, which I haven't had many in the last few months, probably once or twice, but if I do have, even then I would not have a deep fried food. No deep fried for me. So the second thing that I avoid is processed sugar, white sugar. I do not have it in my house, so no to white sugar. And the third one is no to white flour. I feel that it can sometimes lead to the bloating, water retention, and that's something that I religiously avoid. So those three things: deep fried, white sugar, white flour. Now the do's. I eat everything else. So no, as I said, no starving, no diets, no crazy yo-yo dieting. Here I eat every single thing, homemade food, Indian food, you know, that desi khana that we all Indians love, but I make my own version of it so that I'm still enjoying that food, but I'm not beating myself up and feeling miserable. So the bottom line, I eat everything in moderation. I enjoy my food, I love it, I cook it in a more healthier way, but I will still have rice, bread, pasta, ice cream, milkshake, chocolates, every single thing. I don't avoid any food group from my diet, dairy, gluten, and I feel that unless you are sensitive or allergic to it, you don't have any obvious reason to avoid those from your diet. A lot of people are becoming vegan, they have their own reasons, and with due respect to that, I think if you are comfortable with it, it's okay, it's your personal choice, but it does not serve any purpose if we talk about fat loss and if we talk about body transformation or feeling or becoming healthier. I'm a vegetarian and I eat eggs, I have dairy, I have every single thing. So now let's get on to what I eat throughout the day. I have 3 big meals: breakfast, lunch and dinner, and 3 or 4 snacks. So if I'm working out in the evening, I would have an extra protein shake or some protein snack. So starting with breakfast. So breakfast should be ideally your biggest meal of the day. Something like a smoothie. I like to mix protein, oats, almond milk, chia seeds, peanut butter if I want to sometimes, if I feel like, or any fruit, banana, sometimes frozen mangoes, frozen strawberries, fresh strawberries, whatever I can get my hands on, stuff like that. It's the quickest and the easiest meal and full of nutrition. I sometimes like to have green smoothie. I would put kale, spinach, something which is filling and it can keep you full for the next few hours. So adding a little bit of carbs, protein, fat. When you're planning your meals, the one rule if you want to stick by is getting protein, fats, healthy fats, and carbs. This one has a bad rep. I know it's a very debatable topic. People either love carbs or they don't. I am in between. I would not load myself with carbs before going to bed, so I like to balance it out. And as I said already, I do not believe in cutting out any food group. That's how we have grown. Our bodies are used to it. Unless, as I said, if you have any allergy or you develop any symptoms or any sensitive later in your life, then it makes sense. But otherwise, you can still enjoy everything and be healthy. So smoothie, I would add protein, fat, carbs like oats, banana, something like that. So you can have eggs on toast. And for fats, you can have avocado, in a smoothie, I would add chia seeds, which have healthy fats, and any nut butter, like peanut butter, which again has got fats in them. And in breakfast, if you want to talk about Indian meal, you can have something like poha, which is again carbs, and idli, that is a good one. Or you can have, some people love parathas, and I would not say have paratha every day. You can have it once a week, but make sure you're having it with just a tiniest bit of butter or ghee. Ghee is really good for your health, so a little bit of ghee on top of it, that is good. On weekends, I love to have protein pancakes, so they are really good too. Protein pancakes, high in protein, and I would add fruits as toppings, blueberries, strawberries, almonds, and a little bit of whipped cream on top, a sugar-free maple syrup. It's just like the yummiest meal, and I do not crave sugar anymore if I'm having all these things in my diet. If I am cutting out any food group or cutting out a particular thing from my diet like sugar, I will be craving more of it. So you need to treat your body with respect, as I always say, and give it what it needs. Most of the people are addicted to sugar and caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I only have decaf coffee and decaf tea, and because I don't have caffeine, I don't need that kick in the morning. I just wake up and I'm good to go to start my day. I don't need that coffee to help me get out of bed because I'm not addicted to it, for my body to work normally, to function well. So yeah, eating everything but in moderation. And now moving on to lunch. Lunch will be normally whatever I've cooked for dinner, that I will have for lunch, with either one wrap, so wholemeal wrap. You can have roti or brown rice, cooked quinoa. So say if I have cooked vegetables or lentils, tofu, and paneer is a good one. Any vegetables that you might have cooked. I sometimes mix all the vegetables and some beans and make a nice soup. So not like a soupy soup, but it's full of vegetables, some tofu and beans. Yeah, so one serve of that, plus you can have your carbs. You can rice, you can have roti or wrap, or for when I make soup, I like to have a sourdough toast with a little bit of butter on it, so toast. Wholemeal pasta with lots of vegetables. So you can see there is a lot of variety. It's not I'm having similar food every single day and then hating my life. Most of us love food, and food should be enjoyed. It shouldn't be a punishment. It shouldn't torture, because food brings us together. In family we have meals together, so it plays a very important role. You should not make food as your worst enemy. You should respect it. That's where all the energy is coming from. So now moving on to dinner. Dinner is again gonna be something similar from these, but instead of any serve of this carb, I like to have 4 to 5 egg white plus 1 yolk, and I would add some cheese sliced feta cheese, cheddar cheese, any cheese that you like, parmesan sometimes. So that is pretty much every single day that I have. So now moving on to snacks. I normally have 3 to 4 snacks. One will be between breakfast and lunch, one with probably 2 between lunch and dinner. So 2 snacks here and 1 here. Sometimes if I am still hungry, or one of those days, I try and listen to my body. So some days I would not feel the need for an extra snack, but if I have done an extra exercise that day or went for a long walk, I'm not feeling 100%, I would like to add in an extra snack at night, which is 9 out of 10 times it is hot chocolate. How I make that is with almond milk, unsweetened cocoa powder or cacao powder, which is a raw form, and just mix a little bit of 90% chocolate in it, and that's it. That's your hot chocolate. It tastes amazing. I never ever feel the need of regular hot chocolate. I would sometimes make it in light milk, but I just love the taste of it with almond milk. The second option will be just turmeric milk. As we all know, it's a healing ingredient and has heaps of health benefits. I would use that, and I might add a little bit of cardamom powder or black pepper. And to sweeten them, I use stevia, because I don't like the artificial sweetness, because your body recognizes them as toxins apparently, and it's not healthy. This is a more healthier option because it is plant derived. So going back to the first snack that I have in the morning, it's normally nuts or yogurt. Any yogurt, Greek yogurt, high protein yogurt. Or if I'm exercising after breakfast, I will have my protein. You do not necessarily need protein powders. You can have some eggs. As I said, I'm a foodie. I like to experiment with a lot of things, and I just need more flavor and variety in my overall eating. So after lunch, it can be again either of any of these, or apple plus peanut butter if I haven't added peanut butter in the smoothie in the morning. Apple, peanut butter, or cottage cheese, ricotta cheese. Or if I'm exercising after lunch, it will be protein. So pretty simple, nothing crazy. The people who say where vegetarians get their protein from, there you go. We have got several options, and if you don't have options, you just need to research a little bit more. So I eat everything, you know. And how can I forget a glass of wine every weekend? That's my thing. I love it. I like to have it, and occasionally I would have some rice crackers and dips to go with my wine. And then over the weekend I would cook healthy desserts. I should actually make one specific video which covers all the desserts that I cook, because I have some really amazing recipes which I learn from everywhere and then make my own version. So let me know if you want to watch that. And lastly, to track all of this that I do, I would not say calorie counting, but when I initially started this plan, I tracked how many calories I'm having in a day, and for my height and my activity levels and my weight, I am eating around 1400 to 1500 calories. Sometimes it can be more, but I'm not tracking it every single day. As I said, when I first started, just to get an idea of how many calories I'm burning and how many calories I'm eating, just using it as a guide and not obsessing over it. And one more thing that I would like to mention is, every single morning before my breakfast, I like to have hot lemon water with apple cider vinegar, which has the mother in it. Some people like to have honey, but I don't feel the need. You can if you like to, but I'm happy with the apple cider vinegar. I don't mind the taste. So that's everything. So simple, using your common sense, sticking to simple things, food that we have grown eating, everything that is coming in a raw form. Most of the food that I have here is not as processed. Most of it is in the natural form, and that way I'm just avoiding any toxins going into my body and messing up my digestive health. So that is everything. I hope you found it helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you need any more information, or if you would want me to cover any part specifically. I will be more than happy to do that. And in my next video, I will be going through the exercise plan that I have been following and that had helped me a lot, and what I have done in the past and what I'm going to be doing now that I have lost that weight. So as you get results, your goals change and your body needs a different workout, so you need to just change things up a little bit, and I will be discussing all of that. So thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye.